Hi, this is Luis Camargo with Media One Pro, and today we're going to be doing a little video blog. And today's topic is going to be how to choose an internet marketing company. So let's go ahead and get started. I just have some notes over here. I just want to make sure I get to all the points that I really want to cover. So today we're going to be going over internet marketing companies' terms and agreements that we came across and analyzing them to point out some of the things that you need to look out for before hiring an internet marketing company. So let's say, here's an example of a proposal that we got. We went ahead and blacked out the company name, any reference to them. So from here you can see that it's a purchase agreement, and the price for this service is going to be the $400 setup fee and the $350 a month, up until the point that you stop being a customer. So the service that they're providing is local map enhancement, which is also known as local marketing or local SEO. So for example, just to show you what local SEO is, let's say we're trying to find a pizza place in Las Vegas. So you go into Google, type that in. So when you get your search engine results on Google, this is the results page. Google Local will give you these options here. So these are listings that are physically verified with an address, and depending on your zip code or what you type in up here, it could be through zip code or a specific address, it'll give you different results. So let's say for example you're on the strip here during the weekend and you want to find a pizza place. So you would type in Pizza Las Vegas, and on the map over here you can start to see that there's a lot of pizza places, and from here you can go ahead and start filtering through and seeing based on reviews and proximity to where you are. You don't want to drive all the way to Michigan to find a pizza place. So that is why local marketing has really become an important thing, because now you're getting results locally and not somewhere off in the East Coast. You want pizza that's here, now, close to you. So this is the service that this company is trying to provide for a potential client. So let's start going over it. So just looking at what the description of the service is and what they're going to be providing, right off the bat I can see that they're offering local citations and reviews. What this means is that this company will go ahead and publish reviews on your behalf onto your Yelp listing, your Google local listing. So for example, they go in, they create an account, and they write a review. Of course, you want your company to shine, and they're going to go ahead and give you that highest review. This, first of all, is against a lot of the terms and agreements with sites like Google and Yelp. They want authentic reviews. They don't want someone to just hype up a company for no reason, with no valid kind of good customer service or good product behind it. So first of all, this is breaking the rules with a lot of the terms and agreements for sites like Yelp and Google. This could later on cause some problems, especially if, let's say, they publish 50 reviews that say, oh, this is such an amazing service or company, you guys should check it out. So now you have the attention of a potential client looking at your listing and saying, oh, maybe this is an option that I do want to check out. So when they go to your place, and if they are disappointed, they're going to soon realize, oh, those reviews must have been fake or someone published them because I had a horrible experience or the food was bad. So now what you have to worry about is them creating a real review and saying, watch out, these reviews are fake, the service was horrible. So now you got to do a little bit of damage control. So this is something that they shouldn't be doing in the first place, but they are offering it. Secondly, it's saying that they're going to create and activate a separate website to target the phrases that you're going after. So for example, if you're a pizza place, you want to be Pizza Parlor Las Vegas or Pizza Las Vegas, things like that. So what they're doing is they're going to go ahead and create a brand new website, and what they're saying here is that the page will have the same look as a client's site, and it's going to have your address and phone number. So what they're doing is they're creating an identical site, which there really is no kind of point or value in having, but they're going to create it and they're going to replicate yours. So now you have customers either going to your site or the site that the company owns. And this is the important thing to note. It says client does not own the page. It is theirs as long as they're a client. So For example, if people start coming to your business website soon after, if they're going through Yelp, let's say they're a food lover and you're a pizza place, they're going to go to Yelp. That Yelp listing is going to direct them to the website that you don't own. So it's acting as a middleman, and it is eventually going to get you a phone call or a potential client. But the important thing here is that you don't own that website. So you're paying to rent a website and the benefits of it only for as long as you continue to pay. So this is something that we absolutely hate to see happen, but this is something that this company is offering, and one of the big reasons why we're making this video today. So now let's go more into the terms and conditions that they provide and go over some of the things that they're stating that they can do. Alright, we're going to pause the video here. Okay, now we're back. So now we have the terms and conditions pulled up, and this is part of their local map enhancement service that they're providing. So going through this, right off the bat, we're seeing that the client has to provide access to their existing local listing. Let's say you're a restaurant and you know that it's a good idea to be on Yelp. So you went ahead and created your own Yelp listing. You try to update it the best you can, give it the description, your store hours, things like that. So now you're having to give this access to this company. We don't know if they're going to change the password to kind of lock you out. Or they could say, oh, well, we're just going to be the only ones updating it and making changes to it, and that way we don't have 1,000 changes being made from 2 different people. So they might be changing the password, and more often than not, it's something that we have seen. So first of all, you're giving them the keys to your house pretty much. You're letting them say, okay, here's my keys, do what you gotta do, and you don't know if they're gonna give you the keys back or what they're gonna do exactly. So this is something that's very ambiguous and something that you shouldn't be done, because it is your company, it is your asset, so why not have access to your assets, right? So this is a big kind of no-no and a big reason why we're making this video today. So it's talking about, once again, the separate landing page that you're not going to own. So they're going to be building this asset for themselves because they own it. They own the domain and they own the website. They're building up kind of the links to it, so it's going to start ranking up on Google a lot higher. So it might even be the case that their website is going to eventually surpass your website, and you're not going to own it at the end. You have to stay a paying customer. The one thing that I do kind of like that they do is that they provide a tracking number. So for example, let's say they go to Yelp. That Yelp listing is going to direct them to either the phone number that they provide, which they use to track the incoming leads, or it's going to go to the website that they own, which looks like yours, but it's going to have the number, the tracking number that they own, and it's also going to track leads. So the thing that I do like about the tracking number is that you start to see that the leads are coming in, and they're coming in through a specific phone number. So it's a way of tracking everything and making sure that the job is getting done. The 2 things that I have a problem with are that, number 1, the tracking number is going to be put on the listing that you had previously created. So let's say you have a great restaurant on Yelp and you have a lot of people calling you and coming through there. So now they're going to go into the Yelp listing that you created because you gave them the login and password, and what they're going to do is they're going to change the phone number. So now they're going to, if you have a great restaurant and you were getting 100 calls before, they're kind of going to say, okay, well, this month we gave you 100 calls from somewhere that you would have been getting them from anyways before you even hired them or they were doing anything on your behalf for their local map enhancement service. So that's kind of the one thing I do like and don't like about this. The guarantee, pretty much saying that the first month they're going to set up all your listings, publish them, and then as soon as they show you results, that's when you have to start doing the monthly payments. The thing I have an issue with here is that they don't really give specifics about what results are. So let's say you are a pizza place and you type in Pizza Las Vegas, because that's a broad citywide thing, so you want to be at the top of that. let's say you don't show up at the top, and that's ideally where you want to be, and that's what they're claiming to offer. You'll be at the first page of Google Local, Bing, Yahoo, etc. So let's say that based on this is the ideal result, but what if the result that they're trying to offer is Pizza Las Vegas Boulevard, Nevada, and they could even go as far as putting your phone number. That way it's super specific. So now they could say, maybe this is your company. So now I can say, oh, well, see, if someone goes out of their way into this huge, long search query, then you're going to be at the top. And this is kind of misleading the customer to thinking, oh, wow, well, we are on page 1, when it's not really the case. Most people are just going to type Pizza Las Vegas. And this is where you want to be up, and that's what the results should be. So when they're saying that they're going to give you results, and as soon as they offer this, which could be real results or just something temporary, you're going to have to start paying that monthly payment. Another thing here is that, let me check my notes really quick. Under the payment clause, it's saying that you are going to permanently and irrevocably waive any and all rights to cause a chargeback. Let's say you figured out 2 months into a service that what they're doing really isn't fair. Well, you already went ahead and signed that contract, and you said that you're not going to go ahead and dispute with your credit card company or your check company or your bank to stop a check or stop payment. So by saying that you agree to waive all your rights, you're pretty much just giving them kind of all access to continue to charge you. Somewhere here in the terms it says that you have 30-day advance notice to cancel, but you have to make that first set of payment in that first month. So for example, you'd have to cancel on the very first day that they give you the results in order to cancel and stop paying a month after you make the initial monthly payment. So this could eventually become a $750 mistake. So it's something to just watch out for. With the other terms, you're agreeing that if you ever have to go into collections because you don't want to pay them for kind of misleading you in terms of results and what they offer, you're gonna have to pay for the attorney fees and things like that. So once again, just be careful. Definitely check out what terms they offer, what they're going to be doing. Ideally, it's your company and your assets that you're trying to build up. So no one should be building a website that you don't own. The tracking number is a good idea, but the issue with that is that they might start to say that some leads are coming in based on their work, when it was really, you have a great restaurant on Yelp, for example, and you already had a big fan base. So now they're saying, okay, all these fans coming to you, which are repeat customers, are all because of our work, and that's a little misleading. Lastly, you really just want to be careful. You want to have a company that is going to give you the keys to your assets at the end of the day. So if you want to go ahead and cancel, there's no reason why they should keep the keys away from you and say, well, you stopped paying us, you're no longer a customer, you're on your own, have a good day. You want your keys to all of your listings, and that's something to definitely look for in a good, ethical, honest company. So once again, I'm Luis Camargo with Media One Pro, and today we covered what contracts and terms to look out for before signing up with an internet marketing company. Thanks for watching.